think about your relationship with the dark for a second. I mean, the difficult times, the stress, the doubt, that heavy confusion we all get.
Which is pretty much a daily reality for most of us, right?
Exactly. We usually just try to escape it. But today we are doing a deep dive into this idea that a seed doesn't actually fear the dark. It uses the soil to gather resources.
That is the central metaphor of a really fascinating book we are looking at today. It's called The Seed of Sunshine by Sumit Kumar.
Right. And before you roll your eyes at the title, because let's be honest, it does sound a bit like a greeting card or something from the Crystal Healing section.
Okay, totally.
But this isn't actually a book about thinking positive.
Not at all. It's really a manual on the neurobiology of pressure.
Yeah, it's arguably one of the more radical takes on personal growth I've read recently because it completely sidelines the usual advice. You know, the whole just change your mindset or manifest your dreams stuff.
Right, because Kumar's premise is that personal growth is a measurable mechanical process. He argues that we spend way too much time trying to fix our software.
Our thoughts and our feelings.
Exactly. We try to fix the software when the problem is actually the hardware, the physical operating system of the brain.
And that distinction, the hardware versus software, that is exactly where I want to start. Because most of us operate under the assumption that if we just think the right things, the feelings will naturally follow.
But Kumar says that's backward. He describes the brain not as a fixed machine, but as a living, breathing ecosystem.
Or my favorite metaphor from the book, a construction site.
Which is a crucial distinction. I mean, if you think of your brain as a fixed machine like a laptop, you assume its processing power and its limitations are set at the factory. You are who you are.
Right.
But if it's a construction site, it implies constant, messy renovation. He actually calls this neuroplasticity the art of planting sunlight.
It's poetic, sure, but the mechanism is hard science. But here's my question on that. If the brain is a construction site that rewires itself daily, why does change feel so incredibly hard? Like, if I can just rewire, why am I still struggling with the same habits I had 5 years ago?
Because construction takes massive amounts of energy. This is the biological reality of neuroplasticity that often gets glossed over in self-help. Kumar points out that the brain is an energy-conserving organ.
Meaning it's lazy.
Well, meaning it's highly efficient. It creates these pathways, superhighways, really, for your most common behaviors and thoughts. To change those, you literally have to break down old synaptic connections, a process called synaptic pruning, and build new ones.
So when I try to change a habit, I'm not just fighting my own laziness, I'm fighting biological efficiency.
You are fighting the path of least resistance. Your brain wants to run the old code because it's cheap.
It costs less energy.
Exactly. It costs less